Logan, Jordy, Hype, would you believe we live in a world where dogs and cats can live together?
Mass hysteria!
Tell that to my dogs.
Blasphemy!
Would you also believe me if I also said that only cats and dogs live together?
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the song of Geordie's people. This is
With a little bit of pixie dust.
the Tail Concerto.
Is that how it's actually pronounced?
It's
Yeah, it's
concerto.
pronounced concerto.
Concerto. Okay. For the longest
like a
time I was
song.
called as Tail Concerto, but there you
It's
go.
concerto.
Concerto. Okay, I'll remember that from now on. So yeah, welcome to Tail Concerto, a rather obscure PS1 title that was made by CyberConnect 2 and is part of a little series of games called Little Tail Bronx.
Little Tail Bronx. Okay, so it's a franchise?
Sort of, yeah. And let's just say for this game, you're pretty much in control of a police officer dog named Waffle. Waffle Ryebread in the world of Prairie.
Oh, so that's where that name came from.
And they're cat pirates.
Yep. And an Iron Giant.
Who did the animations for this?
Yeah, that totally doesn't look out of place, but believe you me, it'll make better sense later.
Hopefully.
Whoa. Wow.
So yeah, in this wonderful land of cats and dogs and machines, well, we're a police officer and we gotta uphold the peace
Fair enough.
with our trusty old Ghibli mech.
Oh yeah, this is a mech anime kind of thing.
And of course, our job is to capture stray cats.
So wait, so are cats just inferior to the dogs, and that that dogs are always the police officers and cats are always the troublemakers?
There is a slight plot that this game tries to go for that pretty much does touch upon the segregation between dogs and cats, but it's not like really deep or offensive or anything like
it's
that.
not heavy-handed.
It's not heavy-handed, no. It honestly feels very, well, they don't, like, talk down about it. Like, it just feels it feels natural. You'll see what I mean. But anyway, welcome everyone to Tail Concerto, also published by Atlas, so there's that. But, this is an interesting little game I discovered a few years back, and, well, I gave it a shot, and I enjoyed my time with it, so much so that I decided to dedicate a commentary for you guys. And here's where our plot begins.
What's the matter? Why are you crying?
What's wrong? We ran out of pizza.
Oh, I was
This might cheer you up.
Why are you crying? Because Bendy's over.
And I was just
Shut
saying,
up.
and I was saying just for Logan, it's like, we ran out of pizza. But you've been gone for 5 minutes. We ran out of pizza fast.
Okay then.
I don't want it, but if you don't want it, I'll take it. There you have it. And that started what many would think would be a beautiful friendship between a dog and a cat. But that was just a flashback.
Aw.
Welcome to the present.
It's all Fox and the Hound on us.
Whoa.
Now that's what I call a good night's sleep.
Boy, you could say that again, Laney.
Oh, voice acting, everything.
Um,
Oh, this is full on. Wow. Good production value.
never mind.
Something about this
Yeah.
this kind of reminds me of Mega Man Legends.
Yeah.
You say that, Hype. A lot of this game does feel, much like Mega Man Legends before, this game does take a lot of inspiration from the Ghibli movies.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm looking at right now who animated these cutscenes, but these little anime sprites are nice. And
Gang is attacking Rasaka. Packs of kittens are tearing up the town.
crap.
Hey, Jordy, it's your kind of people.
Right there.
We're the rebellious kind.
Oh, looks like we're going to have to teach you some manners.
It's a dirty job.
So
You and what
Some
army?
dogs gotta do it.
So you probably already caught on. Waffle here is voiced by Lonnie Manila.
Oh, cool.
Yep, same broad that voiced Rouge the Bat, Morton J. Koopa, Boom
How
Boom,
much?
Lacey Benton.
Bubsy the Cat, among others.
Yep.
In fact, actually, hold on, Lord Time.
This is our home, Prairie. It's made of several floating islands and home.
Oh yeah, I can hear her voice now.
Even a few cat people. Prairie was built upon the ruins of an ancient civilization.
Wow.
Many relics have been found.
Wonder what
around
studio
the world.
animated these
These
cutscenes.
relics are
I'm looking that up
very
now.
precious Because they hold mystical powers. They are a part of our heritage and a very important part of our daily lives. We know very little about the ancient
Kryptonite.
Ow, my eyes.
how they perished, nor do we know much about
So-
the
Honestly,
artifacts.
honestly, that dog's That dog's face to the left totally
Big mystery.
gives off that vibe.
So, saying right now, it says here that there are nearly 20 minutes of animated cutscenes produced by Astrovision Inc.
I wouldn't. I don't
sounds
know if
familiar.
20 minutes would be the right time frame, but they do give you. There are plenty, which I will give to this game's credit. And, there goes the Black Cats gang, just bombing the whole place.
Wow,
They're
they're
not
already
black cats,
tearing everything
though.
up. Yeah, they've been throwing bombs and they're off running away.
Well, hype, is Captain Syrup a black sugar? I think not.
That's just the name of her ship, though.
Okay, so not everything is... Okay, that's fair. It's like Legends. Not everything's voice acted. But I'm sorry, I love when this little mech walks around like just... like swinging his arms back.
It's like claiming.
That's the exact movement for this thing. But yeah, a good majority of this game is controlled through this neat little Ghibli mech here. At least I call it that, because honestly, look at those arms. They look like something straight out of freaking Castle in the Sky.
And actually,
My warehouse! Darn those black cats! Look at what their bombs did!
Nice.
If I had known, I would have thrown them back at them before they exploded.
what do you think a bomb would do?
I'll be
Yeah,
right
look at
back,
the little
guys. Gotta go to the bathroom.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
We're
look
gonna
at,
whistle.
look at the little green thing on the back of the mech. That totally looks like something that the Bonds would have.
Yeah, the cores. The little green core thingies.
So yeah, here's our main gimmick for Tail Concerto. We gotta capture the little kittens.
Aww.
Oh, they're adorable, like surfbots.
They're adorable, but they're juveniles to society. And well, of course, we gotta uphold the law and literally just chase after them, grab them, and then put them in our little backpack transporter thingy.
Doop.
Okay, so it's like Ape Escape, sort of.
Yeah, pretty much. Except there's no DualShock controls, which honestly I think this game could have easily benefited from.
Wow, you're controlling
Yeah.
all this with just D-pad?
You use the D-pad to move, though I think you can still use the left stick.
What's with the
but
whistle?
I think this was like before DualShock became more mainstream.
And the
Oh yeah, what I
whistle?
picked up there is a whistle. These are pretty much our extra lives.
Huh.
Okay.
If in the event our poor little mech here took too much abuse.
Yeah, I can't find anything else by Astrovision Inc.
Huh. Well, I guess it must have been a one-time gig.
Oh wait, I think I may have. So I was able to find. Oh, the Kings of Analyze Weirdos! Hurry up and capture them, please! So I'm looking up some of the actual animator people themselves, and they've worked on things such as Final Fantasy VII, the Rumblefish. What else? Yeah, I don't know what the Rumblefish, but oh crap, they got
Oh, boy.
bombs.
Yep,
Better
some of the
watch
kittens
out.
do wheel bombs. We do have the advantage because we can literally just grab them and chuck them right back at them. Aiming can be a little fickle though, but honestly, this game's fairly lenient to a point where that's not too often an issue.
I love that moment where it's like, I can pick up and throw barrels with the action button!
Oh,
That's just how gaming scripts were at the time. You gotta always highlight the stuff that's important.
these poor kittens.
There you go.
Yep.
So wait, so
Another one?
do all of these cats belong to the Black Cat Gang?
Yes.
They got a large force.
All these stray kittens belong to the Black Cats gang, and there is sort of a lore reason behind that, but we won't get to that right away.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Anyway, we've taken care of all the cats in this section. Now we'll go take care of the ones in this section. And I do think this is also where we're also introduced to another mechanic of the game.
Try throwing the bombs back at the kittens above.
Okay, now this one I will admit isn't something I use too terribly often, and it is a little... because it's a little on the fickle side. You don't actually have a camera function in this game, in the natural sense. Like, you can't move the camera left or right yourself, but you can move it up and down with the press of the L1 and L2 buttons, and in doing so you can also use that as a means to better aim your bombs, or any that you pick up.
Okay.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Look
There
at
you
these
are,
little kitties. But they're throwing bombs.
Yep. We're just catching kittens.
Now we just gotta wait for one of them to drop their bombs, because unfortunately, our mech can't quite get up there. So we gotta chuck them back and hope the
Oops.
impact will send them flying.
That's a very narrow bomb. And
Rest assured, though, there aren't too many instances where
There
this
you
can be the case. So, there you go.
got him.
Good thing all the bomb did was just bring them tumbling down and, not, just really injure them.
Oh, there's another one.
More.
Oh yeah, by the way, another feature of features that we have a literal bubble blaster, and the main function on this thing is literally to encase cats.
Haha!
And now that we captured all the kittens in this sector, we can progress.
Okay. And yeah, OneUp.com apparently compared this game to Miyazaki in a lot of ways.
Because yeah, that's pretty much where they took a lot of their inspiration.
I can see it, definitely.
I
Let
mean,
me see.
again, do you see those arms?
How
Now
much-
they sway in the wind.
So apparently, a fun little thing I just found here is that, by the way, we're doing full commentaries, so maybe we shouldn't be talking about all the lore and all the fun trivia now. But apparently, despite a direct sequel never being made, apparently in the Fukuoka, I hope I pronounced that right.
Captured all the
Fukuoka-
There you go.
Go ahead.
And the White Bear's okay, right?
We destroyed them.
What? Oh, sorry, I didn't
Go
know who
ahead,
was
go
voicing
ahead. No, you go ahead, George. You go ahead, George.
Mile away, I saw 3 cats in the airship heading towards the ruins. I think they're the leaders of the Not Entirely Black Cats gang.
The ruins, huh?
Yep.
Yes, the ancient castle floating above Risaka. You can get there using the elevator in the tower.
Well, gee, thanks for the advice. I'll go take care of that. Just as soon as I raid your storage here.
Aha! Oh, not that chair. Oh, wow, that chair is explosive. Yeah, what was it? So apparently, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, in the Fukuoka prefecture in Japan, they actually have a public safety mascot who is designed after the style of this game, called Mamoru-kun.
Huh, interesting. It should be said, though, that, like, as I said, this is sort of all part of a series called The Little Tail Bronx, but unfortunately they actually didn't adorn that name until I forget the name of the game for the Nintendo DS that they also made.
Solatorobo?
Solatorobo, thank you.
Yeah, because
The Red
that's also
Monster.
here. Because that's also here. Apparently that was a spiritual successor.
That's a spiritual successor to this game that literally came out about 10 years later. If not, no, well, more than 10 years, but you get my point.
On the DS. I may
It was a
look at
late
that
DS title, and I mean, I wouldn't mind showing that game off sooner or later. I just haven't beat it yet, and from what I hear, it's a lot longer than this game.
I bet.
Yeah. In the meantime, oh no, oh well. Before I deal with those cats, let me just take care of this little stray.
Come back.
And I love how they try to wriggle out of your arms whenever you grab onto them. It's just
Can they actually break free if you don't stuff it? Oh,
Hey.
the graffiti in.
Look! He hurts!
graffiti is against the law.
I do still love, between this and Legends, I do still love how they do the animation style of like the 2D anime drawings on the model, not just try and go for fully realized 3D faces. It actually works a lot better than some 3D realized faces sometimes.
Oh yeah, though. I mean, while I wouldn't say this game goes quite as detailed as say Mega Man Legends. In fact, I think Legends by far is the more visually, maybe not the most visually appealing game, because I think this game does have the more interesting set pieces at times.
Whoa.
But at the same time, you could definitely tell that this game was running on a slightly lesser budget. But even so, they did what they could, and for what they could, I think, this game is sort of an obscure gem for a reason. It's also pretty fucking expensive.
Really?
Ooh. I guess that's probably because it didn't sell that well.
It really didn't, which is a shame because
A bag of coal.
Yep. Just a bag of coal. I think someone could use this bag of coal. In fact, we could probably find them in here. That's the thing that they also take from this game. After you clear a section of kittens, sometimes they often drop a certain plot important item, like this coal.
The engineer sighs as he watches the fire in the boiler burn out. Well,
The black cat stole our coal. The boiler won't work without it. Oh yeah, it's kind of a no shit deal, but we also live in a steampunk environment. If you want to use the elevator, you'll need to find some coal.
yeah, that's some Miyazaki stuff, alright.
Is this the coal you were talking about?
Waffle hands the coal to the
Waffle
engineer.
hands the
Waffles.
coal.
Waffle.
Yeah, this is it. Wait here, I'll turn the boiler on right now.
It explodes.
The engineer tosses the entire lump of coal into the boiler.
It would
Um,
actually help if they had, like, parentheses for descriptions. You weren't supposed to put that much coal in at once, are you?
Trust me, it'll be fine. This should keep it going for a long time.
you're not supposed to.
I hope so.
You're supposed
See,
to
they're,
have a.
they're cheeky about stuff like that. They know what they're doing, and they have fun with it.
Nice. You're supposed to have a low burn. Anyway, so...
By the way, kid, that was mine.
That was supposed to be our accident prone... So, was this game released on anything else besides PlayStation?
Just the PlayStation. And I don't think it got a PSN release either, at least not in America.
Dang, that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, this game is stupidly obscure in the States. And,
looks
just
underrated.
Hello!
Black Cat's gang, you're under arrest.
Who's this?
What?
Oh, look, it's Officer Bubsy.
Is that you, Officer Waffle?
Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, this is also Lanny Manella.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
It was basically
she voices two dogs.
I'm trying to ambush
Man,
Black Cat's gang.
you know, not for nothing. I think this point in time is where Lanny really gets a lot of chances to, flex her range.
You, Officer Waffle.
Tell me about it. Like the late 90s, early 2000s. Like you could argue that's like when she was the most active.
This is... But he's... So...
But yeah, Panta here is pretty much your occasional save feature whenever you're about to approach a boss or a really
That's cute.
important or plot important event.
Makes
cute.
sense.
Porto.
He's also this game's much needed comic relief.
Oh, this is actually...
Not that this game wasn't already running dry with that stuff, but a little extra never hurts.
This is actually kind of interesting. I know... Okay, actually, we're about to reach a boss, so I should probably stop because we're going to actually have some cutscenes up ahead. But I have some other fun facts.
Another anime cutscene.
Ooh.
Is this the crystal? That was easy. Let me see.
Doink.
Oh, let me see. Oh, wow, it's beautiful.
Blair, did you wash your hands after you ate that candy?
Oops.
Hey! You idiot! You got chocolate all over the crystal.
Damn it! Now that'll kill the resale value.
Meet the
Aw.
Prisses.
The Priss Sisters, aka the Black Cats Gang,
You must be the leaders of the Black Cat's gang.
pretty much.
Freeze! You're all under arrest.
Hands up! I got a bubble blaster.
What? Who do you think you're talking to?
Which one's that one?
This one is Alicia, the same little girl we saw in the intro cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
She's turned to a life of crime and is wearing an eye patch.
Hey, what's going on?
Alicia is voiced by Amanda Wynn Lee, and the other two are voiced by Lara Jill Miller.
I think
Whoever those two are.
those names do sound familiar. I want to say they also voice in Legends as well. Like, is
Oh.
there any truth to that?
Well, first off, for you, James, Alicia is voiced by Etna from Disgaea.
I'll show you what
Oh,
happens to people
interesting.
who act like the Black Cat's gang.
They're both. She voices two sassy anime chicks.
Are you ready?
And she's Ichiko in Persona 5.
Interesting.
Sure.
Oh, and
Also,
she's
she's still active in the community.
and she's Cassie in Ape Escape Pumped and Primed.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, Bond
All right,
fight.
so it's boss time.
Wait a minute.
a dog fight against three cat sisters.
Real quick, you said
So-
she voices her in Pumpkin Prime. Does that mean she also voiced her in On the Loose? Because I remember her On the Loose actor having previously voiced Cassie before.
No, Cassie was Jennifer in that. No, in On the Loose. That was Jennifer Hale.
Oh, she was
Oh, the way
Rey
not
in
Cassie. I was thinking of someone else.
Oh, cool. She was.
You're probably thinking of Natalie.
Oh, cool. She
Yeah.
was Rey in Evangelion. And
Oh, cool.
Anyway, and then as for Lara Jill Miller,
Oh yeah, by the way, watch out for the occasional bombs that actually try to chase after you and make
jeez.
the
Yeah.
weirdest cat noise.
as for Lara Jill Miller, she was Kari in Digimon Adventure.
Oh me! Ah!
Oh no!
She is Fink.
Ouch.
She's
Wow.
in Fink and OKKO Let's Be Hero. She is Lisa Loud in The Loud House.
Serves you right. Oops. Spoke too soon.
But yeah, keep going, Logan.
I was looking through them all. She was Juniper Lee in The Life and Times of Juniper Lee.
God, I forgot when that was a thing.
Yeah.
Forgot about that show.
I think everyone did, but there you have it. That's our first battle with the Priss Sisters. And they run off like pussies. Get it?
Ha!
Don't worry, I got you. He's too happy for his job.
Grr.
Waffle, you won't get away with this!
You guys broke the law.
You just wait.
Mm.
Yeah, what Alicia said.
You might want to hurry, because it looks like she's having a hard time hanging on.
It looks like Stare is the more mature one out of all of them.
She's the
So it must have been Alicia.
she's your typical stoic girl. That's about it.
Ooh.
What's this?
You could also say she is sort of the voice of reason,
Alicia
but
was talking about?
Heh.
ew, it's covered in chocolate.
We could always wash it off.
True.
Oh,
Or in
man.
the cat's case,
Sure,
suck it off.
We're all wearing gloves.
Waffle.
Oh, hey, Officer Bubsy.
Hey, how's it going, Panta?
Seriously, like, you hear that voice? Can you tell me that doesn't sound like a more laid-back version of her Bubsy voice?
But I've got a message from headquarters.
I can hear it.
I don't know.
Well, Waffle, what would a platform game be like? Oh,
Chased away the Black Cats gang. Excellent job, Waffle.
Thank you,
Who's
Peppy.
that?
Thank you, sir.
He's the chief. He's the chief.
You're in charge of the Black Cats case.
so this is odd.
Yeah, but I was gonna...
On Wikipedia,
Are you nuts? There's
This-
no way
this
you're taking
dude,
vacation while people need your
all
help.
they credit him as is Travis,
What?
and that's it.
I guess that's his name, Chief Travis.
Your vacation?
No,
No, I
I
think
mean
he
like
means
the
the
voice
actor's
actor's
name.
name is just
Oh.
Travis. It just says.
Oh,
I'll look
probably.
into it.
Probably. I guess it was probably just an alias or something.
Kittens to headquarters with the police robos
That doesn't sound like Willingham.
Yeah, and I was about to say, I swear he sounds like a guy that wouldn't be too out of place voicing Peppy hair.
Hey, Chief, the Black Cats dropped this crystal. What should I do?
What's that?
I couldn't hear you. What was that about crystals?
And find those kittens.
Well, shit. Some help you are.
Yes, sir.
And so much for my vacation.
I'm sorry for all the trouble you went through, Officer Waffle.
Oh,
I will say, it's quite a dynamic range.
But I'm determined to help you.
That's
I'll
Bubsy.
say.
If we team up, we can nail the Black Cats gang.
Team up in massive quotes there, because Panta's actually a pretty rare
Well, then, I
character
think
you
I'll
see.
go and talk to the
I'm glad.
townspeople again.
Like, honestly, I get more out of the Prince Sisters and this upcoming jackass we're
meanwhile
about
in
to
the
see.
sister's room.
Never forgive him.
Well, to be fair, you were breaking the law.
Oh, I'm all dirty. I need to take a bath.
Then she starts
Get
licking
it?
herself right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, get it? Ironic humor.
Who's there?
Yep.
And, well,
Huh?
meet the big bad cat.
I'm sorry. Did I startle you?
No, but you need a lozenge right away.
I know, right?
What are you doing here?
By the way, that's no joke. That is his name.
Fool.
Well,
Fool.
this isn't like you at all.
That's his name, and he is voiced by Ari Ross.
Black Cats gang ever
Ari.
Can't say I've heard of him.
stupid cop, eh?
This is a weird voice for him, I'm not gonna lie.
Weapons I
Trust me, the dubbing in this game is I think it's pretty decent, but they get some really weird choices for voices or
Oh.
like portrayals.
Oh, hey, hi.
Yeah. What?
Hey, hi.
You will
Ari
have to
Ross was the
watch
narrator
your
and announcer for
love
Chad Vader.
Mary.
Ah,
You
Huh.
promised,
Interesting.
right?
nice to see that he's one on the things.
Yeah, whatever. You just better keep your part of the bargain.
But yeah, basically, Fool here is pretty much providing all this tech to the Persisters in their hopes and dreams of making a country exclusive for cat people.
Actually, you know what? Great. Now I just can't help but feel tempted to marathon episodes of Chad Vader after knowing that.
Oh, why? Why did that have to happen? Okay, I'm
Hi,
over.
Cammy. He smells like fish.
What a horrible first impression.
You know, Flair, you could actually just say he's fishy.
Ah, also,
Would you
yeah,
like to
he
be
clearly
blown up
doesn't
by
have
a
ulterior
bomb and
motives.
die?
So he clearly has ulterior motives. Oh,
Gee, I want.
what gave me that
Would
impression?
have figured.
Well, time for an end of a typical work shift.
Yep. Even though we still don't get the day off. So by this point, we now have access to the actual town of
Risaka?
Risaka. Though that being said, for the sake of the plot, it's actually short.
The kitten's terrorized. Oh dear.
Oh,
Jordy, what do you make of all this so far?
hold on.
The kid.
We opened the gate so you can get there anytime. Sorry, I wasn't making it into that. But,
No,
this is
yeah.
cute. The
But
lock
yeah,
has been
like
removed. I guess I can go in now.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
and that being said, unless you're going for all the extra stuff, like all the like those little orange boxes with the stars on them, which they give you pieces of a photograph, which you can see in your home later. Outside of that, we only have to come to Risaka Town one time.
Okay, but you are able to come back freely?
We're only here for the sake of gathering information from the townsfolk, because that is actually rather important. You do have to talk to certain NPCs in order to get an idea of where to go next. Though thankfully they only, for the most part, they only really secluded to like 2 areas. This area, for the one time, and in your hometown of Porta.
Okay. As for the character designs, I thought some of the hairstyles looked familiar, if all things so. The character designer for all of these characters was Nobutero Yuki, who did animation for such things as Dirty Pair, a really fun little anime from the 80s, Genesis of Aquarian, Xenosaga, the animation, and the one I was recognizing this from, he was one of the animation directors on Card Captor Sakura.
Interesting.
The second.
I mean, I could definitely see the parallels. And actually, while we're here, we can actually talk to two people to get ideas of like two areas we get to go to, like the islands of Airleaf, which is an interesting little set piece we'll get to discover later.
Oh, cool. He was a character designer for Chrono Cross.
Oh, cool.
So that getting a while. Huh? What do you make of this so far, Hype?
Echoing Jordan, it's cute. Gameplay looks pretty nice. Like, it feels like there could be like a few little tweaks here and there that I'd appreciate, if you want to streamline it. What's up?
This robot, watch when he jumps. Watch his head. Watch his little like.
After James gets unstuck.
First he goes doopy doop. He's like, oh, wee, like his heart.
You got ran over.
That's what I get for prancing around the place.
Whenever he jumps, his arms go like, la 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 la.
It makes me want to skip.
Pretty much. So wait, we have an airship and we're bumbling around in this sassy little mech?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we do.
Sassy
though it's
mech.
honestly not. It's no bigger than what. It's honestly not nearly as big as the stuff
Oop.
you'd probably see like the Flutter and Mega Man Legend. No, it's honestly a little more personalized. And this poor guy stuck with the dirty job.
Darn.
Real quick, for a second, when you were picking up that box because you're at like the edge of the earth, like when you were about to like pull it back to put it in your inventory, I thought you were actually about to chuck it off the edge.
Who wants this photograph?
Just into the trash it goes.
But yeah, no, like this almost honestly it looks like a more maybe not the right word because I know Legends still really. It almost looks like a slightly younger version of Legends to like for a younger audience.
That's essentially what this is. Yeah.
Oh, that's our ship. Right.
At the same time, though, I would also say that like this game isn't like so offensively childish. I mean,
No, I just think like it's a lot. It feels a little more lighthearted, more like like an anime cartoon.
It gets a little more lighthearted up until the end, where it actually starts getting a little emotional.
Oh,
Gotcha. Yep, we're gonna experience some feels much later. But in the meantime, though, we're done with Risaka for now. Honestly, we're done with this place for a long while. But stay tuned for the next part where we step foot into the Furzen mine. Till next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ow.